Alrighty, so let's get started with today on the beautiful, lovely Gamingmadirocks. Now, I want to let you guys know that Gamingmadirocks is basically the rest of this week. I will be live tomorrow, and then that'll be about the last time I will be live because, well, actually no. It'll be the last time I will be live here on YouTube. No, it might be Tuesday, basically next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We will be getting into Software Inc. I might even just do and we'll do it that way, and I'll just record on Monday. On Monday, so that I have that ability to just to do it. So I'll probably have this video coming out today, and then I'll probably this weekend I'll probably work on the episode for Monday, and then I'll probably just record the rest of the week. So basically today, all we're doing is, before we do get going into much more of Software Inc., as a kind of, I want to change the company's car's color. No, we don't need to manage teams. Employee benefits. Vacation. Company car color. Instead of it being all red, I want to actually make it more of a pinkish color, because that's my favorite color anyway. Okay. So the last thing I noticed, the last thing that we are working on is we are basically working on the Spacefront battles. Now we are losing money by monthly profits. So somebody has retired. Let's go a little bit of a slower pace. Let's look at your releases. Let's look at the most recent release. Hard publish. Can we port this? We are going to definitely port it to those two systems. How about Battles Evolved? Can we port that to anything? You know what? Well, I think I'll just port it over to the doors. And let's put it on. Let's put this on those two operating systems. I think just being able to support, we're going to promote you. We are going to accept yes. We need to promote the antivirus team. Now, before I do continue, the other thing is coming this Saturday. No, that's also, it's going to be a little bit of an iffy, is that I will be starting my sneaker collection up again, but this time we will not do the sneaker collection in winter's outfits. You did see a little bit of those at the very beginning, but that was just because it was kind of getting into it's kind of still summer, but kind of getting into fall, winter. This time we're going to be doing one more winter outfit, and then we will then go into doing summer outfits for things as we go on with that. But so Secret Channels will be growing a little bit more. If you guys want to see more, make sure you guys are subscribed over there because I will be releasing every Saturday over there on that channel. This year is a daily thing. That one there is going to be a Saturday thing from now on. Um, so yeah, so let's continue. We did promote Virus Ender. Now let's promote this. It is 2017. Let's look at upcoming releases for antivirus software. So, Sniffer Choker, we're going to release this. I think let's release it in April. Now, we're going to need to market this thing. Of April of next year. Okay. And then we're going to market a press release. And we'll mark it with a press build. Somebody does not have like a company car, but it's widely no education. Those who need education. Okay. A support. Educate you in system. Let's slow things down a little bit because we're gonna go with you with law. You in system. We need to educate more people into the audio. Audio, if they don't have audio work on. You have art. Let's go. You are on a PCOS. Let's do 2D. Okay, you in 2D. I know that we don't need audio, but basically what we're doing right now, I know I'm not talking too much. Audio. The Advent team, I'm going to try to get everybody, a few people into audio recording, some 2D editors. You're going to go into some audio because we are trying to get patents. System. Advent team, you're needing education. You're going to go into law. Finish that there. In support, I guess. Okay, Blink, you're gonna go in audio. And you're gonna go into D. How is Virus Ender? Release that. 15. Yes. Do what's recommended. 3 has lost market. So let's market this. We're going to start the marketing with a press release and market with a press build. Send that out for a subsidiary review. A 9.9 out of 9.9 out of 9. 9.9 out of 10, sorry. Law. Okay, Blinks education in audio in 2D a little bit. Virus into NT. Space battles. Okay. So we're gonna 0 active users. So if we go into, we must have a hard publish release date. Hard publish 9. I don't want to release hard publish 9. Let's go. Let's put the hard publish 8. Doesn't need to be published on anything else either. Virus NT. Let's put this just to systems. To our, and we'll put it on our int OS as well. And release. I guess we're gonna have to release it without fixing any bugs. We're gonna port this because we need to really port it to another system because we need active users. Okay, so hard publish 8 and marketing on that. Um, oh, Virus Ender NT has still 5 active users. I didn't realize that. Okay, so we got a lot of people who need educated. Except all enclosed. Audio. Advent team. Audio. Support. Audio. Law. Duty law. 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 2D. Law. No. Law. Law. In audio. Support. Let's order more copies. Order more copies and order more copies. Okay, so pause. So let's go to develop software. Okay, so now are we working on int OS 3? We're in int OS 2. Okay, so let's go computer operating system and original IP. We're going to go for int OS 2. We have a lot of wasted expected interest. Okay. So these guys is going on the PC team. Okay, so what we need to do is I want to put everything that we have on it. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove widgets this time. I'm gonna put everything except for virtualization. No. I'm gonna definitely remove plug and play, widgets. But I think removing wedges this time and removing plug and play. I think we'll just do with what we've got. I think not going wasted interest though. Anything OS 3, we're going to develop this. No. Haven't gotten to advanced. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put it more into security this time. Than anything else. So, because I'd rather, let's go with more of let's go with a little bit more into security, but not much more. Let's develop. Basically, we're going to still put everything that we had previously in it. It's just now that we're just going to create a new, actually, no, let's not. Let's say no, previous page. Let's say no to this. Could we use an existing one? We could do with it. We could not. Let's not do a new one. Let's just go with next. It's going to take us about 5 years to get it developed rather than the traditional 6, but I think we'll be okay. Basically, what I'm doing right now is it still does not meet demand. We're gonna put a 0 onto that. Or a little bit more copies. Okay, I know that we need edu. We need to check on our PCOS team because somebody might have gotten fired. Okay, basically we now need to slowly look at your releases. That has active users. Basically we're just gonna have the ability to port this. But we're not. We're gonna go and develop a new software, an original IP, but not a computer operating system. A game. Let's do an original IP. See if we don't have RPG going. No, what? FPS. Battle Evolved. We're gonna redo this. We're gonna basically do everything that it had previously. Exclusive. Let's put it on the Advent team. I don't know. No, the Advent team wasn't part of the I believe it was actually Flinks. Let's say procedurally generated. Let's just put a procedure. Let's create this one with. Let's call this one Battle Evolved 2. The Battle of Psy. No, we don't really want to use that. We'll say, let's go with new. It's still going to take about 3 years, but if we do Battle Evolved to the Battle for Psy develop, it just means that we won't have level 3 people. A game, let's see. An adventure. We're still doing an adventure game, so I don't know. Do we have any RTS Spaceport Battle? We're gonna do that again. The Spacefront Battle. We're gonna do follow the same thing. But this time, no customizable character in this one. Because it's an RTS. I put, yeah, it's an RTS. It's got a little bit of wasted interest. We did not put cutscenes in here though. So it's not going to be under Flanks, it's going to be under the Advent team. Advanced, let's see if we got an existing one. The Landslide 2K. Basically, they have a lot of what we do, except they have physics. Mine is actually considered an open. Oh, it's considered. So if we do that. Basically, all we would get is a. No, I think we'll do is let's put everything that we can. Let's do the highest tech level. Picture Pro 2, which is from Ali Stop. And Audio Tool. Let's go with the second one. It was Metacore, but I think it should be okay if we do it through there. Okay. Hours, I forget what my her. Developed for these two operating systems. That's a support for hard publish. That's a support for virus ender. System. Okay. So the Advent team audio. system. Okay, so we are basically, I want to check under the spaceport battles. Battle Evolved was released in 2013. Yeah, I can see why it hasn't got any new people, and it's still wide. It still has marketing. Photo edit and photo edit 3. We're gonna basically, what I'm gonna do now is today's episode. Basically, it's sitting here. We got about generally. I want to see is there's got to be, if we go into options, we should be able to. There's got to be a way to show room. There's got to be a way. No, not room groups. Thank you. Okay, so I want to see if we have any. This one does not have a team in it at all. 2D editors, antivirus, Flinks, Office. The 2D editors don't have a way of getting in there, really. So let's do. Let's put a standard door there. Now 2D editors should be able to be allowed to get in there. So what we want to do next is I want to work on as an audio tool to see if we can get audio tool up into our thing. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1. So basically we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 people. So let's go. Let's look at manage teams. We'll call it the audio. Call it audio. And to make the audio team, we're going to apply as a yellow. Flinks. We're going to make Flinks more of an open plank. Is going to be more of an open colored plank. Support and marketing. Oh, we already have 2D editors. We're going to make the 2D editors more of an orangey. More of an orangey color. We're going to make those guys, the support and marketing, a red. And then the PC team, we're going to do a dark blue. And then the admin team will be a white. Okay, so now we need to hire an employee. We need to hire HR. Okay. We need to make sure it's high, everything. Begin looking. We're going to go to audio. We want the highest skilled person. Multi improves effectiveness with any task. We got those two there. basically automation would be nice for the audio tool, but I think more socialization can hold meetings. Law. I want to see if we have anybody who has high tier law. I'm gonna look one final time just to see. If we're doing audio, we need to make sure that this person has a little bit of audio in stock. Okay, you are gonna look like you're more likely to be hired because you are audio. You have audio skills. You are hired. Okay, so now let's go in. I'm gonna hire basically one of each in the audio spectrum first before I do begin looking. We want high compatibility. Okay, we want the highest compatibility that we can find. Designer, audio. Basically, we are going to need for a little bit of system, but because I don't know, you're hired and you're hired. Look again. Let's do one more look again. Okay. Let's go here. Let's look here. Let's hire a artist audio because I'm pretty sure we're going to need that for this. Look again. You're hired. Don't care. I'm hiring the employees myself for the time being. So basically, let's go to develop software. Actually, let me look at all software. Let's look at category. Not category. Let's look at an audio tool and amplitude shop. I might buy the amplitude shop. Amplitude shop 4. Amplitude shop 5 was 19. The Audible 4. Trade IP. Yeah, I'll buy the amplitude shop. that way when we develop software, we're gonna basically an original IP. No. Audio tool. We'll do amplitude shop. Okay, we're gonna basically allow for modern technology to be added here. We're gonna put synthesizer in here, channel mixer, note editor, Russian delay and reverb. I will not put in auto-tune though. I'm not going to include a sound card though, so, but everything else. Okay, so this is basically, it's limited, the 2D is limited by Picture Pro. So if we go to advanced, amplitude shop 6. Why can't I use, because I haven't updated 2D, the last 2D editor was Hard Photoshop 3, and Hard Photoshop 3 was made in 2001. We will have to run through on Picture Pro 2, and we're going to be limited by the interfaces being limited by 2006, but the tech level of the audio is 17 and the system is by 14. So let's do that. Let's add support. Let's just add support to the most, we're gonna add support. We're gonna add support to those, to basically the most active users. Now we're gonna go with the, instead of the, it's gonna be under the audio team. Now we don't, what it's saying, it's missing level 2D. We need a level. So basically, we're gonna work on getting level 2D. Basically, and it's just gonna be how can I set this up to be just as a, no, I don't want it developed by a subsidiary. Okay, next. We're gonna add that in there as well. No, yes, it's gonna take us 5 years, but at least actually let's remove, let's just put it in under those two. If we remove that, that's gonna say 4. So let's just put it with the doors 6 and int OS 2. We are getting int OS 3, so we might just say, let's just do it. Let's just try to get it down to 4. It also looks like that we're missing a level system 2D. Basically, we're gonna make sure that we are. You know what? Let's just throw everything on in here, except including a sound card. We're not gonna do that. We'll make sure that they have to go buy it themselves. Next. Let's put this one at about 90. For the audio, since, and what I want to do is to kind of add a little bit more into composing and more composing and mixing than recording. If we can get less wasted, doesn't matter where I put it, it's gonna get that 100% interest. So I'm thinking let's try to put in a little bit more towards the composing and mixing. A little less in the recording aspect of it. Basically do something like that, I guess. Now we're going to click develop. Okay? Not Yes, I know what we're doing. Okay, so now we need to hire a few people who we're going to hire a designer. 2D. 2D designer. You're hired. Okay, we'll hire 2D designers. Artist. Begin looking for a 2D design, 2D artist. But if we have somebody who's hired, I don't care. Programmer system. Begin looking. If you have audio, you're hired. If you have audio skills. To be honest with you, you're going to be hired if you have audio capabilities because that's what we want. Designer. I'm going to begin looking for a small for systems. Yeah, you're hired, I guess. So let's go. Now let's look at manage employees. We're going to educate you there. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go. So manage teams. So the audio team has 12 teams. It does not need 3D. So basically we need no networking system. Let's get another system designer in here. So let's begin looking for designer system. If you have audio, you will be greatly appreciated. If you do have audio already with extra there, you're hired. Let's look again because I don't want to. You are definitely hired because you have double the duty there. And I think we can get we can have 19. So let's see. Let's look for. Let's go down here. Let's go to artist. Let's look for another 2D artist, I guess. You're still good. You have great. You're hired because a great person who has 2D. Now let's look for an audio person as well for level. Now we don't need a level 3 artist, but I'm gonna look for one. And you're hired. Okay. So that way we have at least an extra audio person. Everything else, I don't think we do need a 2D. Maybe we also need to hire we need to hire somebody who can do 2D into programming. We're gonna hire a couple of those. So we need 2D programmer. Begin looking. Compatibility is what we want more. You're hired. And you're hired. Okay. So, and I think we should be okay with what we've got. We do have 19 people, so we're good. Let's assign. Let's auto assign that to audio team only. Only. Okay. So now we got a new thing coming down the pipeline, I guess. We also need to manage employees audio, HR management. 774. Don't change that. Best roles. I'm gonna put it best roles. Salary high. Any specialization except we don't need hardware because we're not really doing hardware, nor do you need networking nor 3D. Other than that, I think best roles. We'll put 10,000. We'll put basically 50,000. Order copies. Employees here. Leadership. Change roles. Your leader. Alright, so we finally got the audio team started going here. So the 2D editors are behind in the 3D capability. Okay, so now we do need to order copies. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take all of these and we're going to go educate these. We're going to Okay. So now let's put Advent team down, but we're going to reduce that down to an 8. The Advent team is going to put that at 10. That at 10. Hard publish, order more copies. I'm gonna put a 0 there because I don't think we need to. Okay, so education. You are the Advent team, so audio. Okay, so I'm wondering. Hold on. Okay, so let me look at manage PC, manage employees, HR management. Okay, so the PCOS education amount is 6. 7, 5, 2. At any one time, 7 people can go out for education, handle wages, handle complaints. High salary there. Okay, manage employees. Does not really, the admin team does not have anybody there. Finks. Role. Finks does not have any leader. So let's see if anybody here is good. So you are range roles, you are going to be a leader. And secondary to anything else. So, HR management, high, go 9, 8, 3, handle 50,000. A PCOS team, we're going to HR management. We're also going to put 50,000 here. Educate you. You are currently the Advent team, so 3D, if we can. You're the office, law, PCOS, 2D. Let's just do all by the Advent. Educate you right away. Subsystem, 2D. And then we'll do educate the Finks team. Okay, leader is gonna get educated. Make sure that everything is by 2. And so now we should have everything up to date. No, we're just gonna have to say develop for that because we're not going anywhere. Okay, so that's the support for that. Let's see. Virus and No support. I'm gonna end marketing on 9 though. So let's say three. Let's see. Not meeting demand for hard publish. Order copies. And I'm actually gonna change that. We're gonna basically say audio. Okay, what we're gonna actually need to do is manage the audio team because I want to see manage the we're gonna HR management best roles. Don't change that. We're going to employees. $2D. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look at these and we're going to say we're going to say let's go to development. So those that do have, we're going to change roles as to being programming as a secondary aspect to some of these. So basically we're going to change you to be programming. Okay? Because being secondary for certain things, okay, you're gonna be choose role secondary as programmer. No, you're programmer, but you're gonna be secondary into doing design work. So if you have other roles, you can do secondary so that they aren't impeding on anything. Because they're saying for best for roles, this one designer and artistry. This one we're gonna change the but doing it best for roles. Like you are best, but we can put you into undergoing programming and artistry. So that way when that way we set it up so that way when people do come in, we can change you are going to be a secondary programmer. Basically, this is to help reduce the time spent. These are secondary roles that these guys were hired, that these guys can focus on. Like you, I'm still going to keep you as a full head-on use case. But that gives that team had best roles, and then we put it into secondary roles for the system. Now we're going to educate you in a little bit of system, educate you in also a little bit of system. Because we could have gone a little bit of 2D. Antivirus, educate you in system. 3D system. If you don't have level 1 in something, you're going to get that first. Okay. So, Kingdom, World. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting down things that I don't need to. Okay, we're going to put the supports up above. Above all the marketing. Okay, so now manage the non-education. Basically, why is it taking this so long? Basically, I think that what's holding it back a lot is the 3D. Because these guys are meant for 2D. And they don't have... See, the 2D editors don't actually have... What I actually will say is going through... The 2D editors, they don't even have a leader in the 2D editor space. So what we need to do is basically we need to pause. We're going to keep the 2D editors the way they are, but we're just going to utilize... So where's the 2D editors? So we don't have a lot of people in the above the 2D editors, and the 2D editors, I believe that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 by. So 1, 2, 3. Wait, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 by 5. 4 times 5 is 20, 21. So let's go to manage, hire an employee. We need a leader. We're going to go look for hi, begin looking. We need to go and say 2D editors need a good leader. We need a compatibility, great compatibility, socialization, you're hired. Okay? So what we need to do is manage employees. We need basically years with the company. You are going to change roles as team leader. Okay. Now we're going to need to manage teams. We're going to need to go to 2D editors, HR management. Okay. So basically right now we do have 5 and 1. Okay. But basically we have 6 teams. We can fit up to 21. We're going to take that number and divide 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20. So that's going to be basically, we could say 7, 7, 7. But we're going to drop this number down until it reaches basically a 5. So that's going to be basically, we're going to say this is an 8, 8, 8, no, 8, 8, 4. It's going to be 8, 16, 20, yeah, basically 8, 8, and 4, basically. 8, 8, and 4. Okay, and 8 people can be on at any point. They just need to... That's why that Battle Kingdoms is taking forever for it to get done. You are needing that. You are also needing 2D. You're needing... let's go 3D since we do need more... Okay. Can we, I'm gonna empty the budget up to a little bit there. Well, yeah, I do have stairs. Yeah, I have stairs. I have stairs. What are you talking about? Maybe we go up even... Oh. Yeah, no, I have stairs. I have stairs throughout the whole building. So no, they're just basically saying that I don't have any stairs, when in actual reality, I do. Unless... Yeah, no, that's a bug. Anything OS is now being in develop mode. Okay, PCOS has lost their leaders, so we're gonna begin looking. No, hire lead. Begin looking. We need to look for a PCOS team. Okay, socialization, you're hired. PCOS team, employees, years with the company. Okay, because we could have looked at somebody who... Let me see if there's anybody else that has... Okay, so nobody else is really good at lead except for you. So we're going to change roles to leader. And then we're going to basically educate you, audio, if you can. System. .3D. I don't know why I educated you in 3D. You should have been educated in 2D. System. Why are you guys running out of money? Deposit a tub of 2 more 6. Why are you guys running out of money? Because you guys shouldn't be running out of money, to be honest with you. Develop you and develop you. Um, you can be educated. I'm not gonna educate you. Um, maybe a little bit in audio, seeing. Order copies. Okay, yeah, we already ordered copies for the day. Okay. We're going to take this and say it's only 2D. It should only be blinks. There is no level for Kingdom to finish recorded dialogue. There's a level 2D audio artist to work on King audio level. Okay. Who's doing that right now? That's the 2D editors. Audio. Begin looking. Except all in close. Let's go all the way down here and educate all of order copies. Order copies. Okay, your releases. When we port this, we're going to include the audio team. And we port this to anything that has active users, because Sloth will definitely port it to. I'm gonna also port this thing. I'm also gonna port it over to the Sloth OS 6. Just to have a couple of Virus Ender and T, we could probably port that because that's a virus software. I'm gonna put it on those operating systems there. There, so okay, so something's gone wrong. Okay, pause. Manage 2D editors, HR management, high salary. Because if we have to go through and educate you all, no wonder. We will support you into doing more audio so that we can do that. Law. Audio. Audio. Law. Audio. System. System. Audio. Law. Audio. Okay, we need to order more copies. Basically, I'm going to always add a 0 to the end of the recommended, so that when I do order copies, that we don't get anything there. Alright guys, I went 2 hours today. I shouldn't have. So, but I'm not going to cut this video. I know that YouTube's kind of going to be a little bit persnickety, because I've been really enjoying this. It looks like that our porting job for Hard Publish, Battle, and Virus NT are getting there. So basically, what I'm gonna do is while we're sitting here, I'm gonna educate anybody. And then we're also going to do the Advent team, educate everybody. If you don't have a 2 in your education, then you're going to get educated in with a 2. So that way, except for someone got upgraded for level 2. Amplitude Shop 6. I should have, I can actually, before I do, let's change software from Amplitude Shop to Amplitude Shop, redone. And then we'll call Amplitude Shop redone. With all caps to signify system. We're in the antivirus. I don't care. You're gonna get educated in whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there for today, guys. I know that this was kind of a little bit boring, me just sitting here doing stuff, doing nothing much of anything. Basically, we did get audio into our building. So now we have an audio team being worked on for our audio. So, we have basically this here. I don't know we are getting people fed. We are currently losing money on things, and that's just because, to be honest with you, we haven't released much of anything. So what I want to try to do is the final thing I want to do before we do end. No. Investments. Bonds. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to deposit 40,000 thing. Because basically what I want to do is invest enough to where we got a lot of people there. But we need to invest so that when it comes time for finances, that we can get basically our bills and repairs and stuff, so we can get that basically over our things, that we're not paying a lot of into things. So as you can see, we're paying up 4,000 in bills. We want to make sure that our bills, that we're going up and beyond those bills, so that we aren't paying a lot every month on this building and stuff. And we'll try to do that. But hey, I gotta go to bed, because I've been recording this. The reason why this is going out, I will probably cut this into 2 parts. I don't think so, but, basically, yeah, I'm not gonna cut into 2 parts. Basically, the reason why it's coming out today, and me not playing Apex Legends, basically, the day is because I will basically won't be available to live stream or anything, and plus, you know, I probably should be in bed by now, but hey, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more, hit that like button, hit that beautiful subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Oh, and also, make sure you guys check out my sneakers channel. I will be having some new things coming down the pipeline. Summer lookbook for the sneakers that are purchased within that reason. And then we will do one final winter lookbook over there. I'm only promoting this today because I haven't really posted much of anything over there, and I'm going to start doing that again. It'll be summer stuff. We'll maybe talk about a couple things, maybe. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know, and we'll see you guys later. Like I said, hit that like button, hit that beautiful subscribe, and check out these videos here, and we'll see you guys later. Bye!